Alright, there's one more thing you're going to have to be able to do. We're going to have to be able to solve equations. And obviously we know it's an equation because there's an equal. And our main problem is that we've got variables on the bottom. So, our goal when we have equations, not when we add, not when we multiply, not when we subtract, not when we divide, is to get all of the variables off the bottom. In order to do that, I'm going to have to factor. So if I factor out an n, over here I get n plus 4. Alright, that's the bottom of that one. That's just n. If I factor out a 2 here, I get n plus 4. So I'm going to look at my least common multiple. So here we go. Least common multiple is going to be every factor where it occurs the most. Well, n occurs just once here and here, so n has to be in it. n plus 4 occurs once here and here, so that's n plus 4. And I should have put this in front, but I notice there's 1, 2 here. So all those factors occurred on the bottom. So to get rid of those factors, I'm going to have to multiply both sides by that. And that's going to move every factor on the bottom. And I'm going to try to show all of it. It may take some space. So I'm going to multiply this entire side and this entire side by this. 2n, that's just me putting the 2n together, and n plus 4. That's over 1. Over here I'm going to do the same thing. 2n, that's just putting that 2 and that n together, and n plus 4. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to multiply the left side first, so this times this side, which gives me 2n and n plus 4 times n minus 6 over n and n plus 4. Alright, that's this times this. Remember, I've already factored that, so I'm dealing with that other denominator. And just to show the whole thing, I'm going to multiply this by the first term. There's 2 terms in here, we're just distributing it in. So I've got 2n times n plus 4, we'll put it over 1 so we can kind of see the fraction comparison, over 1 over n. That's a plus sign, so plus, and let's multiply 2n and n plus 4 times this as well, which is 1 over 2 times n plus 4. I've used up a lot of space here, but we set it up, right? We distributed this into both terms. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to start canceling here. n plus 4's cancel, and this n cancels here and here. Alright, what I get is 2 times n minus 6. Let's go ahead and do the math. That's 2n minus 12 equals, so here we go, just the n's cancel here, and that's 2n plus 8 if you distribute that 2 times 1, so that's just going to be 2n plus 8 plus, let's go over here, looks like these two have an n plus 4 cancel and a 2 that cancels, and all that's left is 1 times n, so that's n. Let's turn into something that's pretty easy to solve now, hasn't it? So let's combine the left side. We got 2n minus 12. Well, nothing to combine. Let's combine the right side. 2n and n are 3n plus 8. There's not much room, so I'm just going to say what we do. We're going to subtract 2n from both sides. That leaves a negative 12 here, and an n plus 8. Or subtract 8. I got negative 20 equals n. Alright, so I should have had a extraneous solutions. So I'm going to list them. That's everything that was originally on the bottom. So originally on the bottom we had n plus 4. So n equals 4. That doesn't stop that solution. We also had just an n. So n equals 0. I'm listing them, but it doesn't really affect it because my answer was an n equals negative 20. We're going to say it's checked just to end this. And you guys try B. Make sure if we don't get to this in class, you look at my video. I'm going to put this online. Okay?